French fries? Those are from Belgium. French toast? From England. French onion soup? Well, yeah, that's French. A French dip sandwich is 100% California. Other than the au jus, that's French. I will go out of my way for a good French dip sandwich. And there's a lot of places that are well known for French dip sandwiches, and if I'm in the area or around the area, I will make my way over there for a good French dip sandwich. Today, I'm not going out of my way. I went to the grocery store and I'm going to my backyard to make probably the easiest French dip sandwich and one of the best French dip sandwiches. I'm not world famous though. On that note, share this video with your friends, subscribe, like, comment, do all those good things. You know, we need you as part of the Eat This family. That's what we're here for. We're here for you. There's a lot of different methods to a French dip. Some say chuck steak, beef round steak, flank steak, skirt steak, roast beef. I'm going with the easiest method, and yet it will still be tasty. Let me show you how to do this. Come along. I have some onion slices chopped in half. I've taken one of those whole slices and chopped it pretty fine. We have some beef broth, some cooking sherry, some beef consomme, some Worcestershire sauce, and some soy sauce. But I guarantee you this is going to make you a good French dip. We're going to do some caramelized onions for the toppings. It's not necessary that you do it, but we'll start off with a little bit of oil and a little bit of butter. Sorry, my butter's been setting in the sun, so it melted a little bit, but it'll all be good. Once our pan's nice and hot, we'll get our caramelized onions going. Just throw them in there. Give those a quick stir. And we're just going to let those go for a while. Don't have to pay a whole lot of attention to them. While those are going in our other pan, we'll get us some butter melting so we can do our sauce. We all know the key to a French dip is the dip. With our onions caramelizing next door, we'll go ahead and we'll get some of these guys, our little diced onions, going over here for our sauce. Once we have some color to these onions, we're going to dump in a can of our beef broth, a can's worth of our beef consomme, tiny bit of our cooking sherry, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and a tablespoon of soy sauce. We're going to bring all that to a simmer, and that will be our dip for our French dip. While we have our onions and our dip going, we're going to get our bread ready just simply to toast. What you want to do is get you a hoagie roll, some kind of French bread, something that's going to have a good crunch to it. We're going to toast it just a little bit. That way it doesn't fall apart when you go to dip. I'm just going to butter the bread up a little bit. And we're going to sprinkle it with just a little bit of garlic powder. And we're almost good to go. Just waiting for our onions and our dip. And at this point, you're probably wondering to yourself, hey, French dip, where the hell's the meat?
Where the hell's the meat?
I told you, I'm going the simple route. What we're going to do, instead of cooking the meat, is I simply bought some sliced roast beef from the deli at the grocery store, and it's really no cooking involved. Once our sauce is all done, the meat will be ready to be heated up in the sauce and put onto our bread and good to go. And we're just about there. Took the bread inside and got a nice little toast on it under the broiler in the oven. We have our sauce ready to go, and believe it or not, I screwed up the caramelized onions. Got a little distracted. So now all we're going to do is we're going to take our sliced roast beef. We're going to place it down into the sauce. Let it get a quick heat on it. Just like that. Transfer it over to our bread. Top it with some cheese. I'm going to slap that under the broiler real quick and get it nice and melty. There we go. And I apologize I don't have my onions. But there's our French dip. Get a little bit of our au jus. And as we say, eat this. I guess since we're doing French dip, bon appetit, huh? Bon appetit. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh my. That's absolutely incredible. And I told you, it's going to be the simplest way to enjoy your French dip. So, did you notice I beat the sun tonight? Wasn't even racing it. It's a great sandwich. If you like French dip, it's the easiest way you're going to do it. Be sure to subscribe, guys. Have a good evening.